Hello, 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 folks. It is me. I'm here. I may or may not have woken up 45 minutes ago and ate a whole bowl of rice and beans while resetting my Twitch password and putting this file together for all of us. And I might have had literally 30 seconds of buffer between my morning and the stream starting. But hey, that's the price you pay for being just nuts in the head. So here I am. Hello. We got ghosts. I got bonked by collision. Hello, Junie. Hello, CQDK. Hello, everyone who is here. But hey, we're here. Anyway, what else am I going to say about it? That's it. I'm going to be a little bit off the wall today. What else is new, I guess. So yeah, that's it. So what do we have here? What are we looking at? Before we start the music, let's really take a moment to appreciate this little museum that I put together that I probably shouldn't have put together. This is every attempt, save for one, but that one I was terrible. I just didn't want to use it. This is every attempt I have made at making a ghost. For anybody who has been following for long enough, you'll know that ghosts are like the main character. Not the main character, but like most of the characters in the game that I'm working on are ghosts. So I'm trying to really nail down the look of what a ghost is. And I've had trouble with that. As you can see, I've been all over the map. I've tried a lot of different styles. And we're getting there. I'm figuring it out. Thank you. Some of these are old. Some of these are really old. So, yeah. So, I mean, this is like the first one I made. And he jumps, but he's broken. Oh, gosh. Let's just put him back. We're going to not press play on this guy. This guy is weird. This guy's really weird. He was cute. It's a great animation. It's on my Instagram. If you want to see him in his prime, go check out my Instagram. But currently, he's not doing great. I'm a big fan of this little staff right here. Big old fan of that. That is the coolest thing I've ever made in my mind. And then I just use a prefab for the Minger sponge. Anyway, so we got him. We got this little mask ghost, which isn't showing up because of cycles. So, oh, we're in cycles. Hello? There we go. Now he shows up. Yeah, the Wendigo's gone. The Wendigo's terrible. I do not like the Wendigo. There we go. So that's that guy. Oh, we'll just look at him like that. Yeah, he's just a little wah. And the goal was to make a mask, so he was like a mask dude. We have these guys who I made on stream, and I kind of love them. They're kind of amazing. We got this, which is basically just a Kingdom Hearts character. Oops. What are you going to do about it? And then we got this guy, who I'm very proud of. What is his name? The burger guy from Chuck E. Cheese. Or no, the McNugginator or whatever from McDonald's. And he's lovely. I'm in love with this man. This guy's great. This is the one I'm the most proud of. Yeah, it's Grimace. Exactly, you got it. So yeah, this is the setup right now. I'm going to go ahead and go out of my way and say that like this guy and probably this guy are like unusable as far as I'm concerned. I might get rid of them right away, although I do love the feet. Big fan of those little owl feet. You love the teethy ball? Yeah, he's just a little Kingdom Hearts character, basically. Also, I had him on backwards. Did not mean to do that. Let's go ahead and flip him around. There we go. Now the teeth fit into the mesh a little bit better. So yeah. Anyway, this is my valiant attempt at putting all my ghosts onto one page. So we're going to go ahead and make a brand new ghost today. Today's guy is the Spirit. So let's go ahead and throw on a little bit of music, and I'm just going to dig in. I don't exactly know what I'm doing today. I didn't give myself a lot of time today. Mascot material? That's some high praise right there. All right, so we're asking ourselves, what do we want to do with some spirits? Some spirits. Okay, so I do have a reference image. Despite doing all of this, I also got a reference image because I'm a nut job. I'm going to call this Inktober Spirit. Because that's what it is. Drink it, drink the spirits. Okay, well, that's something that's been said on this day. All right, so here's my reference. Really cute, really easy. I love the ball head. I don't necessarily care about, like, the robe and stuff. It's nice, but the more I think about why would a ghost have a robe, I start to get lost in it a little bit. I really like the ball head. There's something so interesting about that. And so if I'm going to go off of that, let's go off of that for a little bit. Yeah, it's Kingdom Hearts. I'm a pretty big fan of Kingdom Hearts. Shout out to Sora getting in Smash, which nobody cared for or asked for, but sure. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is cool. I'm a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. I think Kingdom Hearts doesn't receive enough praise for what it actually is. A lot of people play Kingdom Hearts and they go, wow, it's Disney, like Disney plus Final Fantasy. It's so cool. But at the end of the day, what it is it's a free movement RPG, which is like fantastic. Like, you don't get a lot of free movement RPGs. Kingdom Hearts, if you really sit and think about it, Kingdom Hearts is just a fast Monster Hunter. And the more you think about that, the more I'm like, how did they make that game? Like, how do you make a game that is fast Monster Hunter? What? It's impressive. It's just the coolest thing ever. Devil May Cry, Monster Hunter, to some degree Phantasy Star if you're still playing Japanese stuff. Like, they're all trying as hard as they can to replicate that formula. And they're not doing great, if you ask me. We're going to smush the head down a little bit. Give him a little bit of an onion look. You know what? No, let's keep it round for now. Let's use primitives. Final Fantasy 15 is freeform RPG. I have heard that Final Fantasy 15 has amazing movement. Yeah, but it's made by Square Enix, so it's the same company. That's my point. Like, they have some formula that nobody else has. I don't know why. I'm very, like, impressed by it. It's a very cool system that they got going on. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay. So, here's what I am up to. Here is what I am up to. I reset my Twitch password and I forgot my new password. Yikes. You gotta use a carefully made system is what you gotta do. Okay, I don't exactly know what I'm doing yet. So anybody who's like, what is going on? Couldn't tell you. Thank you for the stretch. In my list of things that I have to mention today, I woke up with a bit of a neck crank. And given that I woke up like an hour ago, it's still relevant. So I feel pretty much fine, but if I move too quickly from one side to the other, I'm going to hurt myself. So we're just taking it nice and easy today. Also, on that topic, this chair, I don't know why this is relevant at all, but I'm just saying it. This chair has a pillow that goes back here, and you're supposed to sit your head on it. I don't know how anybody does that. It's the most uncomfortable thing ever. I don't know if this chair is just made badly or something, but, like, it's literally the most uncomfortable thing you could ever do. I would never understand why somebody would, like, deliberately choose to do that. But hey, more power to you, I guess. Greemall has given us a little hydrate. Thank you, Greemall. Hey, Greemall, how you doing? I'm assuming you're popped into Chaos's chat and our chat at the same time. Hey, Tablet Genius is here. Everybody's here. What a sweet group we got going on today. I'm doing good. You know, I just said a whole bunch of stuff that's bad about me, but I actually feel pretty good. I been like mega productive lately. I'm hoping somebody will set off my alert box at some point. That's not me trying to force people to do something they don't want to do, but if somebody sets off my alert box, we have a fun little surprise today. I have a little thing that I did to my alert box for everybody. So I do finally have like visual alerts on my stream again, which it's been a long time since I've had that. So I'm a little excited for that to happen at some point during stream. How long until those bunny ears show up? It says they will be here tomorrow. So we should have Bunny Boy tomorrow, but you're not going to get the full cosplay until the 30th. How do you set the alert box off? Bits, subscriptions, follows, raids, hosts, donations. I don't know if I said that already. The random stuff, you know, the stuff, the twitchy stuff. There we go. That looks all right. Okay. I hope it works, I guess, is maybe the part of that I should have mentioned. I hope that it works. It should, though. I tested out a whole bunch. Okay. There we go. Okay, so here's where we get weird. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Huh, my brain is not made for this one. You know what? I have an idea. Okay, I got it. I know what we're doing. Hold your horses. He's got an idea. I always forget to take advantage of the hide function. I always forget to take advantage of hide. So we're going to press H. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, check this out. Thank you for the save. Very appreciated. We're going to remove... No, we're not going to remove. I'm going to go 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way across. Oh, that's perfect. This, oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, now we have this turned on. I'm going to pull this down. I forgot what Google save my password. What does that mean? You forgot your Google password? Is that gonna look good? I don't know if this is gonna look good or not. Let's do Alt-H to bring this guy back. Whoa, careful. Careful now. Let's go ahead and just dissolve that edge. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at this, and clearly I know what we have to do. Clearly, we're going to make Pyro happy. Pyro, you're going to get what you want. Like, clearly I know what we have to do here. Right? We all see it. We all know what's going on. We all know exactly what I'm about to do. Okay. Let's go ahead and dissolve a few of these edges first to round this guy out just a little bit. That looks great. We might smooth this bottom down a little bit. Actually, let me do it right now. Chrome, save your password whenever you sign up. Oh yeah, but if you change your password, it doesn't save that. You have to manually do that. Okay, I don't know if these are sharp enough for me. In fact, I can just do that myself, can't I? We're here. We're here. I'm gonna make this look crazy. I'm gonna make this look very crazy. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I got an idea. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this out. We're gonna put on proportion. Connected only. And we're gonna use smooth. It's close. It's close enough for what I'm trying to do. You know what? That actually looks pretty good. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, we're here. We're here. We're here. We got it. I think everyone's with me at this point. Is this going to be the weirdest looking ghost we've ever seen? It's possible it will be. But the price you pay for doing it right. Okay, let's make another UV sphere. This one has to be exactly the same setup as this, I think. What did I have? 36 by 30? Oh no. Now I have to do a bunch of math. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. You know what? I'll stick with 36. Whatever. Who cares? That doesn't bother me one bit. Let's do 36. And then we're going to go ahead and grab this guy. This is it. This is how we do this. This is the energy right here. Oh no. Have I given myself an impossible task? No, I haven't. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Is this a game asset? It probably will be, yes. Most likely, yes. I'm not going to say yes or no yet because I want to see it, but I'm going to say probably yes. Most things that we're going to see here in October are going to be... most things here in October are going to be kind of just whatever until they're finished. So I did it perfect. Oh yeah, no, I did it perfect. Yeah. Okay, okay. This is going to be weird, isn't it? Oh, this is going to get really weird. Let me know if you need any help in game development. I'm not at the point where I'm taking it too seriously yet. The goal for me right now is just to practice the basics. I don't have a deadline or anything. I have a lot of stuff going on in my life, quote unquote, that I'm not worried about it right now. So it'll be more important a little bit later. But right now the goal is just to get my footing, figure out what the heck I'm doing with my life, and take it from there. But I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. So we all see it, right? We all see the little ghost guy. Little Eggman. Speaking of Eggman. Look at him. Oh, he's gorgeous. Oh, I love him. Oh, he's super cute. Okay. So we're halfway between these styles. We're halfway between this and the original one and the Bitey Boy and all that, but he floats, which is the crucial part for me. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now the real question is we need to make him have teeth. So what I want to do is add a solidify. Ba-da-da-da. Let's get rid of this bottom little bit for a second. Let's just do this part. So if I come in here and I apply and I edit, what we end up having is kind of a weird setup. So I think what we want to do is literally just grab this and dissolve it. Oh, that's it. Honestly, that's perfect. He looks great. Yeah, we're here. We've done it. Now, the inside of the mesh does not need to be that detailed, so we're just going to go ahead and get rid of all of this. I'll even double down a little bit. No, you see that part pretty prominently on the back. No reason to remove that. I might remove this, though. If you get up in there and you look in there, that's good for you. Okay, so that is that. And then we have our original square right here. And this guy is going to get the normal setup that this one had. Oh, look how good that looks. Wow. Wow. Yep. We are here. Now this guy can go up to 45, I think, and I'm going to do the same thing to you just so we can get rid of a few of those angles. Look at that. Okay, we got a ghost. We got a little ghost. So now we just got to make him fun. As far as I'm concerned, we just did it. Now, I hate to be a repetitive person. Thank you for the hydrate. I think I have built my brand, whatever this small, tiny brand is. Hello, what's up, Poco? I think a lot of people know me as being the guy who gets real weird and never gets comfortable with anything. And I think that's fair. So what I'm going to do is do the exact opposite and choose something a little bit comfortable here for just a moment. I'm going to copy this mask. Mask of the Nephew is what I call this. Mask. Yeah, we'll just call it Mask of the Nephew. I don't care. And I'm going to try throwing a mask on this guy and see what happens. Let's set origin to geometry, and let's add a constraint to this guy that forces him to face sphere. Is this going to work? Oh my god, it totally works. My cat is being really sad, so I think we're going to let her in the room for a little bit. I think she's alone right now, so we're going to go ahead and love on her cat. Okay, it's not quite right. It's pretty close, though. So let's go back. Okay, give me one moment. Cat's coming in. Yes, ma'am. You want in? You want to be in the room? Are you alone? Are you a sad little girl? Sad little cat. She wants all the attention in the world. Always. That's her new favorite thing, is begging for attention. Go on. Go say hi to the people. You're live for a handful of people. Sorry I'm not Ludwig, but you get a little bit of attention from everybody. Alright. She's going to sit right here in front of the screen, and I'm just going to move her and give her some pets so she sits down. You're on my mic. Okay. Egg. Yes, we've made an egg. You know, ghosts are just eggs. When you think about it, all ghosts are just eggs. I will not be taking further questions. Are you happy? Are you happy to be here? I think she's quite pleased with herself. This is like when you take a bath and you submerge your head under the water and you just let your nose stick out. The crow yesterday laid this egg, that's for sure. Yes, ma'am. You want a kiss? Nope. No kiss. You're too shy. She's too shy to give me a kiss. Okay, so we got ourselves a little mask. That looks bad. I'm making cow ears, but it kind of looks like sheep ears. Can you explain? Why are you doing that? There we go. Sheep are pretty cool. Shout out to Sheep's Cheese, by the way. If anybody has had Sheep's Cheese, you know what's up. Sheep cheese is like a delicacy as far as I'm concerned. Does that look super weird? Does this look super weird? You're making a Minotaur? Oh no. Have I made the weirdest looking thing in the world? Did somebody say Minotaur? Don't get started. Don't get everyone started. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this and put him at a regular orientation for just a moment. You did a Minotaur? All right, we got to see your Minotaur in Discord. Like, for sure, we got to see it. Now that it's been hyped up and we've all talked about it and everything, we got to see it. To me, this is a weird look. Have I gone too far? Have I tried to, like, kit bash a character? I don't know. I don't know if this is too weird or not. I kind of like the way it looks. It looks super creepy, which is my goal. The goal is to make this, like, a little unsettling. Because these aren't cool characters. Like, they're not doing cool things. You don't like these characters. When you're playing the game, you're kind of, like, spooked out at what they're up to. They're, like, charming and funny, but their goal really is to get in, get out. That's kind of the name of the game. I'm only making the ears, and I can't find black colors for the feet, and I'm still missing the horns. All right, well, when you're done, post it. Boy, is that the weirdest thing we've seen? All right, are you over it? You want to leave? Come on down. No? Okay, you can stay up there. That's fine. I'm just going to be all around you. Don't freak out. Okay, so we got ourselves a spirit. Do I like him? You know what? I'm going to compare him to the King of Steam. These two, I think, are the ones that I should be comparing together the most. My cat is now staring at the screen. She is very curious about what's going on. If his head was loose, I think we'd be on the right track. Oh my god, I just thought of it. Okay, I know exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to redo this guy just a little bit. I'm going to redo this guy just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop his whole head off to make him look like this. Just like that. And we're going to remove his arms and his legs and just make him like a hacky sack on the ground with a little tiny tail sticking off. Now the question is, do I want the mask? Let's try doing what the King of Steam has over here for just a moment. And we'll take it from here. So let's get into edits. Yes, ma'am. What's up? Are you getting kind of weirded out because I'm yelling to nobody? There's nobody in this room and yet I'm talking so much? Is that what it is? All right, yes. I think I have a really good vision of how this is going to work now. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. This is all part of the creative process. We're going for it. I really wish this XY thing was just on here. That would make my life so much easier, but it is what it is. Okay, so I'm just going to make a little divot for the eyes. Off with thy head. All right, she's getting restless. She's getting restless. It's on the bed for you. Give yourself a good sleep. Yes, you. Have yourself a good sleep. Okay, we're back. We're at full capacity. I can lean back. I can actually chill. It was kind of hurting my neck to have the cat there, so she had to go. She had to go. We didn't want to see her go, but she had to go. Oh, and she's at my feet. She's back. She's super angry that I let her go. Okay, so we got ourselves a little eggy face here. Let's pop some eyes in there and see what they look like. In fact, no. Let's not do that. Let's just make new eyes. We're gonna add ourselves a little bit of Ico. Nope, let's use UVs. UVs always work better. Thank you for the stretch. Very appreciated. You all are gonna keep me super healthy today. Let's do a really nice one. Do that thing where you put your hands backwards. Like that. Oh, baby. Give me that stretch. I feel like a Spider-Man. Oh, that's the stuff. Oh, that's it. Every part of my body cracking. Let's do a little dab. Do a little dab. Oh, okay. Now, if that wasn't a stretch, I don't know what's a stretch. If that wasn't a stretch, you don't understand what stretching is. I want to eat hot cocoa with these boys. They would eat hot cocoa with you. I think these boys generally have a disposition of whatever's fun, they'll do it. If that means ransacking a castle and killing everybody inside, sure. If it means having some hot cocoa, sure. They don't care. They'll do whatever's fun to them. Okay, I'm going to say that's not a bad-looking ghost. He's pretty fine-looking. Sounds like Bean? Yeah, that sounds a little bit like your cat. For anybody who does not know, T's cat, T's cat is Bean. Little beanie boy. Okay, so somehow we got really goofed up on the scale here. There we go. That's better. You want the Wendigo? Not happening. You know what? I'm looking at the composition of these eyebrows. What if I made him a little bit of a sad boy? Because I think that's going to have a little bit more of what we want, is the sad look. There we go. Make him just a little sad. Splatoon music popping off. There's not a stream that goes by where this doesn't play. My, the playlist that I listen to, which I curated myself, I'll have you know. I put a lot of effort into this playlist. This playlist that I made is about 6 hours long. And every single stream it plays this song. Every single stream, which is cool. I like it. It's a good song. I don't know why that's the chosen one. Oh, don't do that. Oh my gosh. Just freaked myself out. I tried buying bits at the beginning of stream and it said, please be patient while we complete your purchase. Weird. These two look like the kind of spirits or ghosts that try to look evil but look really nice. Honestly, that's kind of the vibe, isn't it? What I'm trying to do now is round out the eye. I really don't want these low poly assets to shine through too much. I do want them, do not press Control R. Whatever you do not press that button. The goal really is to make them look as high quality as possible, but I'm kind of thinking that's not going to be possible here. Like, the alternative, right, is to push this guy forward and up a little bit. Actually, it looks a lot better. There he is. That's our boy. Cool. You're going to do. You're going to do just fine. You're going to do just fine, bud. Let's mirror you on Sphere 2, which is going to get renamed here in just a moment. Sphere 02 is missing. Oh, I'm literally highlighting Sphere 02. Whoops, my bad. Okay, so let's call this Sphere 01. There we go. What are we going to call these guys? I'm going to call this... I'm going to name it just the dumbest thing you've ever seen. SPS head. SPS body. And SPS eyes. Gringlings? I kind of love the name Gringlings. I'm kind of in on the name Gringlings. There we go. Look at him. And we put a little mask in front of him and he's like, hello. I sort of love the idea of a mask just floating in front of his face like he thinks he's getting away with it. I don't know why I'm obsessed with this mask. I think the mask is just such a cool touch for me. It's so subversive. You look at this and you're like, what is going on? What are you doing? You like want to know more about this guy. The mask just has such a cool vibe to it. I'm leaving it like that for now. Yeah, I don't know why I'm into this. I know it looks weird. I know everyone thinks it looks weird, but I'm kind of in on the mask. Okay, let's redo this guy. The vibe mask. Are you just hanging out at my feet? Am I accidentally going to run you over with my chair at some point? Yeah. It's going to be really scary and upsetting, isn't it? Yeah. So my cat likes to sit down there. She likes to sit down on the floor directly underneath me. And my chair is there. And I have definitely run over her before. Just like her tail, like the little, because she has long hair. I don't run over her tail and like boom, boom, it goes over. But I've like run over the hair on her tail and she freaks out. And I'm like, don't sit underneath me. What are you doing? She loves it though. It's what she's doing right now. So I just, every time I try to move my chair, I look all around me and I freak out because I don't know if I'm going to run over the cat. So that's the life I live. Okay. So, what we want to be doing right now this is a bad idea. This is not a good idea. Nobody should do what I'm doing right now, but it is what I'm going to do. This is a bad idea. This is not going to pan out. Like flash to... Oh, it looks bad. No. You know what? No. I know I'm going to be doing this for the next, like... No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. I refuse. This is going to be called SPL. And you're going to be SPS because I don't know what the heck I'm doing anymore. Okay, so this guy, we're going to give him a UV sphere of 36 times 2, 72. And we're just going to use the law of halves, which actually I don't think I care about. Do I care about? Sure, whatever. We'll do 36. I don't care. I don't care. You think I care? You think this is the face of somebody who cares? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and make this man right here. And we're gonna start with a very simple shape, and then we're gonna go out from there. We're gonna make ourselves a perfect little ghost. Should you start a book now? You should 100% start a book. Ba 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 da 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 do 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 do. Ba ba da 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 do 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 do. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. I got it wrong. Let's not think about it. Okay, there he is. Little blob of a man. I'm gonna maybe give him a little bit of a badunk first, but we'll do that in just a little bit. He does not need to be that badunkalicious yet. Okay. So now, what I want to do is the exact same thing I did to the other guy, to a T. To a T. Let's do this perfect. To a T. Do it perfect. To a T. So we got that. And we're going to go all the way around. There's that. The best song in gaming history is here. How did I do this? The front is a down, so we're going to go downs on that. And I'm going to do the exact same setup we did earlier. We're in it. We're in the business now. We're in the big mafia business now. The big 3D mafia business is here. If you didn't think that the mafia owned 3D, get with the times. Okay, boom. All the way across. All the way across. Nice and easy. Nope. Nice and easy. We're going to do this very carefully. Mafia owns everything? Yep. That's the way of the world. If you don't agree, then get out. Okay, so we're using base 4. Despite the fact that we're focusing on 3s, we're actually using a base 4 right now, and it worked out perfect. Okay, can't be upset with that. So now we pull on down. And we lower this to make these really sharp teeth. That doesn't work. Hey! Chaos! Thank you for the raid so much. Chaos with 22 people. Look at you being popular. Chaos is killing it. 22 viewers? I'm so proud of you. Can't be more proud than that. Hello raid peeps. I hope that the gluttony demon was looking really lovely. I'm sorry that I had to jump into your stream at such a late time because I woke up super late today. It's always nice to kind of lurk in Chaos's stream. If anybody is unaware of Chaos, does my shout out work? Hold on. Does this work? I think it's not set up correctly. Sorry about that. Go check out Sedated Chaos, everybody. They're a friend of the channel, a lovely human being, very cool person, makes amazing art. What more do you want than that? It's dinner and a show. Quite literally with a gluttony demon. Okay, let's go ahead and push this guy on down. Get that shape that we love so much. Oh, it doesn't look as good as I like it. It doesn't look as good as that guy. How are we going to fix this? How am I going to fix this? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to smooth some of these guys out. Let's do that. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. There we go. Okay, so we're going to keep these nice spiky teeth here. My spiky teeth and me. I'm going to do that. And then last but not least, we're going to grab this guy and bring him out. To make that kind of gnarly looking. And if I apply scale, I actually see it. My brain is actually working today. We can make a little bevel. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit of a maw that you could get into. Do-do, do-do-do, da-da-da. Let's go ahead and dissolve that edge. Bring this guy down. Oh, it looks kind of bad. Oh, it looks kind of bad. Okay, so we're going to grab all of that. Sure. That doesn't look terrible. Oh, it looks bad. Oh. When he's messed up, is what it comes down to. All right, we'll go the long way around. We'll do the long way around this, but it will work. We're gonna make this work. Does that look bad? It's got this weird pattern to it. What is that? Where's that pattern coming from? If I throw some auto normals on here, we still get that pattern. Where's that pattern coming from? Amazing how I did it first try here. It didn't even think about it. It didn't even take me 2 seconds to think about it. And over here, it looks like a weirdo dumpling. It looks like a Mario, like, power-up. Like, Mario eats this thing and he gets, like, dumpling powers. How did I do this? How did I make this happen? You know what? Actually, I think I get it. There we go, there we go, there we go. Let's do non-edge detection, but still using a smooth. Whoa. Oh, it is doing it. That's weird. That was weird. Bear with me while I do this 1,000 times and get very upset each time. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. You love dumplings? Man, I go crazy for a soup dumpling. I go real hard for a soup dumpling. If you haven't had yourself a soup dumpling, do yourself a big old favor and get yourself a soup dumpling. They're like a marvel of engineering as well. If you don't know what they are, they make soup. They put gelatin in it. Or agar. I think it's called agar, the weird vegan gluten, whatever thing it's called. They make soup. They put it in it. They freeze it and turn it into like jelly. And they cut it into these little cubes, and they put it in the dumpling, and then they fry the dumpling. And while they're frying the dumpling, the soup reheats and becomes soup inside the dumpling. And so you eat it, and it's just a gusher. It's just like a salty gusher. It's the best thing on earth. It's lovely. They're so good. They're so nice. Big fan of those guys. Okay, so let's do like a 1 here. Then we're just going to repeat. Boy, this does not look good. He's close. He's close to what I want, but he doesn't look this good. I goofed it somehow. I once made dumplings. They tasted good. It was meat dumplings. That's the common type. It's the norm type of dumpling. Nothing wrong with a little meat dumpling. I love a dumpling. I'll go crazy for a dumpling. If somebody proposed to me with a dumpling, I'd be married right now. I'd be like, okay, we're done. Like, problem solved. I got married, guys. That's what I want. I want a dumpling being put on my finger. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of gender norms and stuff like that. I'm gonna be the one that gets proposed to, and somebody's gonna put a dumpling on my finger, and we're gonna be married. I don't make the rules. Haha, man, we're struggling. Struggle bus is real. How do I stop you from being such a problem? Am I just going to start over? I'm just gonna start over. You know what? No, you know what? We made really good time on the first one. Let's just do it. Enough. I'm not gonna try and make something that doesn't work. We're gonna just do this. We're gonna nail it right here. We're gonna nail it first try. We're all witnessing this. It's gonna be perfect. First try. All right, here we go. Here we go. Quit freaking out. Quit freaking out and just do it. Just get it done. They don't call me the clutch master for nothing. Okay, you just bonk the struggles? All right, let's do a little bit of this. That should do just fine. Grab you. We're gonna pull down. We got ourselves a little dumpling. Again, we're back to dumpling territory. So, what do we need to do to make the dumpling work? We need to make, like, Grimace. So if I'm making Grimace, we're looking at this dead on. That's a good little rhythm right there. You love the dough balls they put in soup? You're talking about, like, matzah? The Jewish matzah? Man, Jewish cooking doesn't receive enough praise for what it is. It really doesn't receive enough praise for what it is. By time UFO. Okay. Have we nailed it? I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't want to get ahead of myself because clearly we messed up last time and I kind of freaked out for a sec. So I'm not going to trust anything until we have a finished result here, but kind of think we did it this try. I just jinxed myself by saying that I wasn't going to say that, and then I said it anyway. My mouth cannot be stopped. But, you know what? We've had some highs, we've had some lows, we've seen everything at this point, so who cares? Oh, is it really gonna do it again? Are you really gonna do it again? What? Why is it doing this? What? Why is it doing this? It makes no sense. It did it again. It made these weird little shapes. Okay, you know what? New solution. Let's put on smooth. Perfect. We got a nice little smooth. Okay, okay, okay. That looks a lot better, actually. I can live with that. I can live with that. Okay, 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 okay. Now, we go here. We go X-ray. We're gonna grab all the tips of these guys. This is it. This is it. Please work. Please work. That is pretty good. Kind of looks like a pomegranate. Definitely looks like a pomegranate. Okay, we did it. We did it. Oh, we did it. What was this journey? What was this journey to get here? Okay, now I gotta splay the teeth out just a little bit more. Which... I'm about ready to lose my mind. Man, who knew that making something that doesn't exist in the real world would be so difficult? Who knew that it'd be so hard to make a creature that no one's ever seen or has any point of reference towards? You think it'd be easy, right? But no. The world decides it's so difficult. Is that good? No, it was definitely better the way it was before. Then try to make it anatomically correct. That's hard. Yeah, but you can't make something anatomically correct that has no actual real-world anatomy. I mean, I suppose you could if you're nuts, but, like, have you seen me? Have you seen the things that I make? I can't do anatomically correct thing. I couldn't make an anatomically correct orange if I tried to. Alright, but in the meantime, we've done it. I'm actually pretty pleased with what we have here. That's not a bad look. This will do. We'll throw on the auto normals to give it that really sharp look. I'll fix these guys up in a little bit, but for the time being, you're fine. Hit apply on our solidify, and then we're going to remove a few of these layers just to give it that nice sharp toothy look. Second verse, same as the first. We're going to just do it exactly the same way we did it on the other one. Bye. There's your stream sneeze. I got a little too precocious with my whistling. It tickled my nose just a little bit too much. Thank you. Thank you, Poco. Okay, so. We have a head. If I'm looking at this very specifically, we're going to do this. There we go. Just a little tiny nuance of a difference that I saw that needed to be done. Honestly, I've been looking at this for way too long. But honestly, putting these two next to each other, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good looking. I'm actually quite a fan of this. Okay, so now we're going to solidify it. Now we just need to finish this guy. Okay, so let's grab our X location, which is negative whatever. I don't care. We're going to do U. You're looking good enough to me, so let's go ahead and grab you and do the exact same relationship we did to the last one, which is here. And now what we do is we grab 3's going down. 1. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 3's going down. Do not forget to go down, and we'll have ourselves a little ghosty. All right. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. And then we get to the fun part with the shading, and boy, you bet I'm gonna be using layer weight today, because what else am I gonna do? You know what? Maybe I'll think about doing layer weights slightly different. Something that I want to get into is the idea of doing backface culling here to get kind of a grip on it before I port things over to Unreal. And if I practice a little bit of backface culling here, I think we'll have some really interesting results. So maybe that's next on the block. Okay, that looks weird. That looks really weird. Why does that look so weird? Why does that look so weird? Hello? Is it just a size thing? No, it's weird. It's really weird looking. Do 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 ba 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 da ba do 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 do. Okay, we're gonna do it just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring this guy out using a sharp. And then we're going to grab you and bring you down using a smooth. Maybe not that much. Let's do negative 0.3 to give it a little bit more of like a tank sort of head. Now, I'd be lying to you if I said it didn't quite have the charm of the original. So now I have to ask myself, how do I make this look cuter? How do I make this look better? There's 2 ways I think I can spin this, and I'm going to try both of them, and we're going to see which one sticks. I'm going to go like this. Thank you for the save, Tablet Genius. Big eyes are always cute. We're going to do the eyes in a moment, but I just want to make sure that the face geometry looks all right. Okay, so we're going to go just grab tips, bring them down, and make sure they're nice and sharp. He has a real, like, Dark Souls vibe. I bet you could make some big eyes that are not cute. If I tried, I'm sure I could as well. But I don't know if that's the goal today. Now the head is super weirdly shaped. We got a little out of it. God, like look at him, right? He is perfect. I've made a perfect looking boy here. And to try and like make it look like this now, I feel like is doing myself a disservice. I hate to be this guy. Also, is there a strip just missing inside of him? What is that? Why is that like that? Why do you have a missing little strip in you? Sir? I done goofed him up. Hello? Where's your strip at? Oh, it's because the mirror doesn't clear over here. That's weird. We'll fix that some other time. That's not for today. That's weird that that didn't work, though. Okay, so anyway, the sentence that I was saying before I interrupted myself was, should I just assume that this is what we want him to look like? And should we try to make this guy have his mouth connect on one of these sides? Instead of giving him like a hinge jaw like this, maybe they should just have a little like crunchy, like Gengar sort of mouth. So let's explore that for a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab King of Steam. Let's push you on over here. Let's just make you. Boy, I really set myself up for failure on this one, didn't I? Look how bad my topology is. Okay, so we have King of Steam. He looks pretty brutal right now. He looks pretty fussy and brutal. Oh, it's such a yikes. Why did I do this? Such a yikes. Such an absolute yikes on this guy. Tell you what, I'm just going to start digging into him, and we're going to hope and pray that this works. So, send your prayers out for King of Steam. Send your prayers. He's going to need them. Oh. You know what? I could probably even just do an X-ray here and just really mangle this guy up. Dissolve. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Sending prayers. Thank you for sending your prayers. He really will need them. We are just absolutely destroying this boy. Fun fact, if you're going to get into 3D modeling, don't make something 6 months ago and then say, oh, I'm going to make it modern all of a sudden. Turns out that's a really bad way to do 3D modeling. Okay, so we've made a hole. Color me not that upset at this hole, though. Yeah, this should work. If I'm looking correctly, I'm being very mindful of where I'm clicking right now. Yeah, what? This worked. Hey, that's not that bad. I'm going to have to sit and smooth out this little arm right here, but I've done worse. I've done way worse in my life. All right. This worked. How did this work? How did I get away with this? I should not have been allowed to get away with this. Sure. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and just do a little bit of this. And nobody's going to say anything about it because you all weren't here to see it. In fact, I'm just going to go all the way around the back. Please, nobody say anything. We are not looking at this right now. This is not a thing. Nobody sees this. I'm actually not even streaming right now. Look at that egg. Look at this egg. We made the egg. Okay, now I have to do the exact same thing with the feet. So as proud as I am of what we've done here, I have to do it again, and there's no guarantee that it'll work a second time, so prayers be with you. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Just do it. Just do it. Poco's going for a little bit of a lurk. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, let's dissolve as much as we can handle. Dissolve as much as we can possibly survive with. And then we'll do the dirty deed later. Nobody tell Simo that I did this, okay? If Simo hears about this, my life is over. That's my cue for Simo to show up and say, hello, I was here the whole time. Okay. All right. You know what? Could have been worse. Oh, it's worse. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. Whoa, why is this one bad, but the, Oh, why is this one so bad, but the other one was not bad? Okay, let's delete this face. And let's try and do a grid fill and just see what happens. Okay, not bad. Much better, much better. I can live with a grid fill. Okay, all right, we're here. I see what happened. I see what happened here. Okay. Oh, this got real jank, didn't it? Yep, it's time for the ghost song. Everyone's favorite ghost song that freaks everybody out. Shout out to Evergrace. One of the best games ever made, in my opinion. What is all of this? Why does it look like this? So I'm good to just delete these guys. I think going all the way down, I'm good just to like fix all this up. I think that's great. So we just have this like mangled mess up here that we have to fix. Bum ba da ba bum. If I delete this line right here. Oh, we're in business. Oh, look how good that looks. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Well, we're close at least. We're close at least to making this thing work. So I'm going to go into Sculpt. We're going to do the actual good part of this, the part that actually matters. The mirror is not pleased about it, but so be it. Okay, let me go ahead and apply that mirror first. And then we're going to clean up this guy. Now, I hate that we have a ridge down there that gets super weird, but it'll be just fine once we go ahead and correct this guy just a little bit. He's got a nice little poochy butt, which we're always a fan of around here. Always digging on the poochy butts. If you're not a fan of a poochy butt, get out. Look at this boy. Okay. We got ourselves a big hacky sack of a man. Now, am I going to do this the professional way or the unprofessional way? You take your guess. Oh, he looks so good. Oh, he looks good. Oh, he looks good. Oh, I like him. I like him. Okay, we're back. Oh, he looks crazy. Am I going to do this correct or not? Because I think if I do it incorrect, I might actually set myself up for failure. He looks so funny, though. Man, I love him. King of Steam. One of the best characters I've ever made. Okay, let's go ahead and pop in this. Just, whoa. He can sit. This is a sitting position. He's a little bit rocking, but he's sitting. I don't care. This is a sitting boy. Okay, now let's give him a tail. So this guy has a nice sharp tail. We're going to do the exact same thing to you. Please work. Okay, so tail. We're going to go ahead and get rid of our symmetry. Okay, it's a bad looking tail, but it is a tail. Bad, 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 bad. Bad, bad, bad tail. Am I really going to sit here and snake hook this? That's not going to work unless I retopo it. Why is this so hard? Why is this the hardest one I've done so far? I made a raven yesterday. How is this harder than the raven? Hey, what's up, Gamma? Gamma, welcome to me on the struggle bus today. This is what sleep deprivation and having no clue what I'm doing looks like. That actually kind of has a cute look to it. It looks a little wrong. Yeah, it looks a little wrong. I'm going to go further down, but I like the thumb. The thumb is a good look. You've been on the struggle bus all day? Yeah? I never asked while you were in Joe's chat, but I'm assuming you 3D model, right? Hello? What is going on? Hey, bud, just get that tail out here. Let me see that tail. Let me see that beautiful tail of yours. Just do it. Just give me your tail. Give me the tail. There we go. You do? I'm studying 3D models and games at the moment. Very cool. Are you going to school for it, or is it something that you're doing in your free time while you're working something else, or how's all that work for you? That... Am I really going to make him not have a tail? You go to school for it? That's awesome. Have you made anything that we can show off here on stream? Because I love showing off people's work. You got a portfolio or an art station, anything that we can look at? You're over your own way of doing things and I'm getting taught some other ways? I mean, I am all self-taught myself. I've been doing this for a year now. So I'm a big fan of the idea of self-teaching. You know what? You know what? I'm actually liking that. I'm actually liking that. Push that guy up. Give me him. Go up. Go up. Do it. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Okay. You know what? That's done. He's a little Jabba the Hutt. He's a little Jabba the Hutt, and I'm pleased with it. No worries, Poco. You have yourself a good rest of your day, okay? There he is. I love him. Haven't got a portfolio yet. Working on it, though? Yeah, no worries. You do you. Well, you are always welcome to post in my Discord. We got a lot of peeps who show off their work, and big fan of that. So, by all means, whenever you feel like it, my Discord is an open place to share your work and get criticism and whatever else you want to do. All right, King of Steam 01. There he is, little hamburger monster. Okay, so what I want to really do is grab these two and merge at center. We've mangled this up to some degree. Can I grid fill this? It's going to say no. No. We'll deal with that in a little bit. That's going to be later stuff. I'm not porting this to anywhere yet, so I just need to get a good picture of it for Inktober. We'll deal with the specifics later. Those teeth look terrible. I appreciate that, man. We've been growing pretty well lately. It's been nice. We got a couple of peeps sharing their work, and couldn't be more pleased to have a little bastion for 3D. Not that there's not other bastions for 3D, but you know, we got ours, and that's happy. Yeah, he looks better with arms and legs. I think the arms and legs were overkill. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this on over. Now, for anybody who might be freaking out about my file, I have a backup of basically everything. So I do not need to worry too much about breaking things if I break things a little too much. So, for right now, this is what we've done. Do I even understand what's going on today? I don't know. But that's going to be it for them. King of Steam icon comes down to here to SPL. There it is. Now let's take a look at these guys, and we're going to paint them up. Okay, so originally I had this guy looking very grimacy because he was supposed to be sitting in a bathtub collecting like barnacles on him. And so this is my attempt at making little ghostly barnacles. And that's fine. That's all well and good. But now I think it's time to dig a little bit deeper in ourselves and think a little bit more about what these guys actually look like. So that's the goal today, is to go deeper. Make sure the eyes don't clip. They don't. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to hide your mask for now. Boom. Okay, so goal now is to make them look like ghosts. So let's make them look like ghosts. So I'm going to check some of my older stuff first. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum. So this was something, oh gosh, I was using old school like BSDF stuff. Wow. Yikes. These were different times. So we're not going to do that at all. Man, these are some weird old prints that I have. Yeah, we got ourselves some eggy babies. Man, weird looking at all the old materials. I wasn't very good at things way back when. Surprising. I know. Oh, and my attempt at making wax. So I tried to make wax, but I didn't add any subsurface or sheen to it. I didn't know what I was doing back then. Wow. How times have changed. Okay, so we're back. We can't use ethereal arms because of what we're working with. So let's just make a new one. This is going to be called Ghost Body. In fact, I'm going to call this SP Ghost Body, just so I know exactly what I'm working with. And what I want is to go on over here and turn on our alphas. Hello? Am I still in cycles? I am still in cycles. Go to Eevee. What I want is alpha blend. Yikes. What the heck? Boy, that does not work. Okay, just nothing. Just no head. Yeah, no problem. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go with opaque for now. Hey, what's up, Barrel? How am I? I am very tired. I am a very sleepy man. I didn't do very good with the whole sleeping, taking care of my body thing last night. So I'm kind of working that off. Okay, so we got ourselves a look with some good amount of sheen. Push that up. Make ourselves a good amount of texture. I'm going to add transmission to it because I do want it to be kind of jelly looking. How much? No, I want the sheen to come through still. So we're going to do that much. Makes literally no difference as far as I'm concerned. Now the goal is to get the color right. What? So no head? Okay, so we have ourselves the beginnings of a head. I don't really like the way that looks, if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't love it, but we'll get there. Again, how do you make something that doesn't actually exist? I don't know. That's a tough call. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and shrink that. I'm going to rotate it out just a little bit. It's camp. Can you explain what that means to me? What is camp? I know camp is like campy, but like what does that actually mean in this context? Okay, so manifest. Manifest what we're working on. We're gonna go ahead and make this SP as well. Just so we have the full body set up. I'm just saying things for the sake of saying things as I do. You got it. I don't understand, but I get it to some degree. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do 3 colors here. One of them is going to be white. One of them is going to be a pretty distinct red. What's the red that I use? I use FF0444. It's a great red. It's the best red. And we're going to use a purple, which I'm honestly just going to steal from here. In fact, I want this purple right there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and pop on a layer weight. And I don't know if I want to do layer weight today or not, but I just want to look at it. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we got ourselves a ghost. A ghost with a very distinct looking, like, sheen pattern to it. We've basically synthesized sheen. That's all we've done. Okay, so we got a ghost, relatively speaking. With a little white outline. That is a really good touch, I think. Shows off its curves pretty well. I don't hate that. They're adorable. Thank you, Gamma. Very appreciated. I don't know how I feel about them yet. I'm still figuring it all out. What program are you using? This is Blender. What do you use? Them curves? We got ourselves a curvy little ghost here. Okay, let's do some weird geo stuff real quick. This is going to be terrible. Don't do what I'm doing. Do not do what I'm doing. Ugh, gross. Use Maya and ZBrush? Wow, we got ourselves a professional. So I'm assuming that's part of like the school system, right? They give you Maya ZBrush? Because that'd be dope. I've been really thinking about ZBrush lately. I've been thinking a lot about ZBrush lately. If I come into some money and I can afford ZBrush, I think I want to try and learn ZBrush. But for the time being, Blender is lovely. Like, Blender is unbeatable as far as I'm concerned. You'll be sad when you can't get it for free. I totally get that. Totally get that. Okay, actually, this would be a really cool look. All right, shout out for everybody out there. You know those tables that you eat at like college or whatever, and they have the metal top with the little diamond patterns in them? I just learned how to make that. So you can make those little diamond patterned tables really easily here. But not the goal of what I'm doing today. So it's just a parametric into a layer weight if you ever want to make those. Ooh, I like how spiky that looks, but you know what? The more I look at this, the more I'm like, that's not it. We're not doing this. So instead, let's check out some camera data. I remember learning how to use 3ds Max in senior year and then realized how expensive it was once you got out of school, and I was like, welp. Yeah. 3ds Max, there's people who like 3ds Max, and I don't want to downplay the people who like 3ds Max. If you like 3ds Max, good for you. That's awesome. 3ds Max is kind of reached the point where it's like, I don't know anybody that uses that anymore. You share on my ZBrush notion? Yeah, for sure. ZBrush is cool as hell. Like, ZBrush is... If I look at Maya, I'm like, I prefer Blender over Maya. If I look at 3ds Max, I prefer Blender over 3ds Max a lot. If I look at pretty much anything, I prefer Blender. But ZBrush has a bunch of stuff that I want. Has a bunch of stuff that Blender is just so bad at doing. So I would gladly get into that. Is camera way? Oh, we have to have a camera for all this to be set up. I love sculpting in ZBrush. It's so much more organic. It's more technical to try and do that in Maya. Yeah, Maya, I don't care about Maya. One day, if I make a bunch of money and I'm like capable of doing whatever I want, I'll go ahead and I'll do like a week of streams where each day I use a different program, and I'll just be that guy. But until that day, I don't care. Blender's really it for me. Everybody, sometimes I'll jump into people's chat in Twitch and people ask like, hey, what do you do? And I'm like, oh, I use Blender. And people jump out and be like, Blender, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, whatever, I make stuff. If you have a problem with somebody making art, like, maybe chill out a little bit. Because usually the people who end up complaining about stuff like that do not have much of a portfolio themselves. So it's just weird to kind of get that attitude from people. At the end of the day, if you think somebody is using a program that is bad for them, that's their business, And them doing it means you have less competition for whatever it is that you want to work on. So let them make the mistake. If you feel that strongly about it, let other people make their mistakes. It'll be just fine at the end of the day. Okay, I'm going to go up on these details. We're going to drop this distortion down a little bit. He asked if he had done animation before, and my old animation professor had some sort of vendetta against Blender. He asked if he had done animation before, and he scoffed at us when we said Blender. Yeah, I don't know. People are just, like, stuck in the old days. Like, it's fine. I get it. The hatred towards Blender usually, to me, comes down to people who are trying to gatekeep the industry, which is weird because the industry is already small. So why you would try to gatekeep it is a little bit beyond me. I guess you like it being small. But, like, 3D artists aren't, like, the most well-paid positions in the world, so I don't know. I don't know why people throw such a fuss about it if it's all just, like, normal at the end of the day. It's like the games industry, right? We struggled with that with the games industry for a little bit, where people were like, oh, well, you're not a real developer if you use Unity or Unreal or whatever. And we've gotten past that at this point, but it's like, where does that energy come from? He was just mean in general. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay, I kind of think this is the look. He looks like he's made of lava. So let's... Okay, well, we can make, like, perfect squares. I don't want to do that. Scale this guy down. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and change these colors quite dramatically. So let's grab you, and we're going to go further to the red. And a little bit lighter and a little bit more saturated. And now this white, I'm going to just try black and see what that does for us. But I'm thinking that's the look. This guy probably needs to come up a little bit more. I just made bloom. You know what I just did? I just made bloom. I just accidentally made a bloom pattern. I can live with that. There we go. There's our ghost. Does he look nuts? Yeah, he looks pretty weird. Yeah, he looks pretty weird. I can live with it. Now, dare I try another sort of formula here? I have a feeling it's going to end badly if I do, but I'm going to try it anyway because I'm too curious. Minosky might be good. Oh, that looks pretty good. Although it clips right there. I don't love that clip. Okay, let's try this. Hey, thank you for the follow. Okay, so, like, this is gorgeous, right? But it's not what we want. It's a cool look. So, Euclidean it is. There's our ghost. There he is. The boy is done. Cool. So we're going to grab you. I'm going to grab your bump map. You know what? Why does it look like this? What have I done? Why did I make it look so weird? Amazing how much changes in your workflow in a couple of months. It's amazing how different things get. Okay, so we're going to grab you. We're going to grab this setup right here. Bring it on over. Pop you on up. And let's plug you in. So he should have the barnacle still on him. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at these little energy beings. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to call you SP Body 2. it looks so good. Okay, bring all that up. And now, Blender hasn't the most user-friendly interface, but it's not horribly undigestible. If you try Blender and come to the conclusion 3D stuff isn't for you, you can walk away without money lost. Yeah, for sure. I would actually go one step further. I think Blender's interface is good. My big problem with the Blender interface is the default startup file. The startup file for Blender is terrible. I mean, we can all see, if you know Blender well enough, that I have completely changed everything. I took my time, I learned it, and now it's perfect. I know where everything is, and it's instant, and I can do anything instantly. I don't know why Blender starts with such a weird startup file. They really kind of set you up for failure when you get started. Which is weird, because it is kind of like treated as a beginner program to some degree. And you're like, why are you doing this then? Okay, so I should be able to have... Let's do a linear light with a max on the factor. Cool. Now these guys get kind of illuminated a little bit. I might want to tone them down just a little bit. Oh, they do look good though. Okay, so let's rip default cube, so many deletions. Man, I remember the first time I opened Blender, I did not know how to delete the default cube, and I was like, you know what, I'm over this. And like that to me was like the thing that made me want to not do it. Now I don't even have a default cube. My startup file has a Sapersky triangle in it. So I don't even delete the default cube every time I start Blender. So I don't even get to be a part of the meme. It's missing something. What are we missing? I want it to bend around these little cubes a little bit. And by cubes, I mean bumps. Yeah, that's not what we want. We want like a division, I think. And I might drop the division down to like a 0.3, but let's take a look first. No, why is it doing this? Why are you being so weird? Boy, that looks cool, but that's not it. You know what? That one looks pretty good. I can live with this one. This one's cool. Okay, done. Done deal. Now let's do these little barnacles the way that we need to. Part of me wants to just grab a Musgrave and plug it in and see what that does for us, because I don't know if we need two of them. Yeah, one's fine. We don't need two of these guys. Okay, plug that on over to there, and we're going to go ahead and remove the white because we want that guy to not be a flat. Actually, that means I probably just want to do this, right? Is it going to be bumpy everywhere? Please. Please don't be crazy. Oh. Why? Why are you like this? Okay, so we need the color ramp. Oh, wait. No, we're still here. Okay. I wish it wasn't so weird looking. Oh, it's because it's inverted. Hold on. That's weird. That's a weird look. Feels weird, man. Okay, better. Now we're going to cut as much of this as we can to make just little tiny barnacles all over him. And we're going to lower that distance down quite a bit to be like a 0.4, just little tiny pockmarks inside of him. And now we want to make them look a little bit more believable. So I'm going to drop that lachronicity down a lot. Go the detail super high. Get the dimension as low as humanly possible. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe that's too much. We'll do this, and I'm going to try just pushing up until we get something we like. He looks like not okay. I think I've done our man dirty. Let me try inverting this one more time. It's not bad. Okay, that's not bad. That's pretty usable. And now we're just going to take that and lower the strength down. Give him little tiny bits. Little tiny bits and bobs. Give him a few more so they look a little bit more dense along the body. And he's got barnacles. Okay, cool. Will do. If I ignore the bumps, what happens? I like that look a little bit better, so we're going to just keep with that, and we're done. Okay, there he is. How much time do I have? I have 13 minutes. Let's stick the landing. We got eyes. Those eyes are terrible. Let's make some good eyes. Okay, eyes. How do we want little demon eyes to look? I think, ideally, what we want is we want a halo to follow you around. As per the norm, this is not going to transfer well to exporting. So I'm going to have to do this manually inside of Unreal later, but I think I just want to try doing it first to see if I can make this work. At this point, I would not remove the default cube from the startup file even if I knew how. Deleting it gives the strange cathartic preparedness feeling that is in the traditional medium triggered by the smell of fresh paint or clay. What an insane sentence that I just read out loud. Beryl, what on earth did you just make me read? Okay, so we have eyes. They don't look great. They don't look great because the B-spline, I think, is a little too weird on them. That looks better. They also don't look great because of how subsurface this thing is. So I'm actually going to add a subdivision. We really going to go crazy? No, we're going to just do a 1. Those are some spooky boys. Oh, yeah. We got the spooks on today. Okay, so he follows you. Now we just got to choose a color. And, hey, fun fact, I'm going to just have a little bit of fun with this guy. We're going to put on bright red. What? 0.5, bright red. There we go. So now I got bright red eyes. And we're going to go ahead and just have a little bit of fun. Here's what we're doing. Put yourself in a hue saturation. And go ahead and grab an object info node and plug random into the hue. And every single ghost will have different colored eyes. For anybody who actually wants to try and learn something from me, I guess I will teach. You can do this even more by plugging a color ramp into here, and you can limit which colors are capable of being selected by the random. I have used the technical aspects of ZBrush for so long my brain is broken. Can you give us an example of that? Can we get an example of what technical ZBrush skills look like? Because we're all very jealous of your ZBrush. Look at that. Look at that beautiful boy. Okay, so I'm going to call these little halo ghost eyes. And now we're going to grab you, and we're going to throw on a subdivision to make you a little bit rounder as well. Oh, I haven't used the technical aspects of ZBrush in so long, my brain is broken. Okay, so you're refusing to learn correctly is what I'm hearing. Okay, so it's with an L, right? L, little halo ghost eyes. Look at them. He's got blue eyes. Oh, look how cute he is. They're like cat eyes. Look at this. Oh, he's so beautiful. Hello, little boy. All right. They follow you wherever you go. I don't know if I love the pattern on their stomachs now that I'm really looking at it. I think I'm going to remove it. I hate to be this guy. I hate to be the one who just does this. But I think this is necessary. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-doo. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. We're going to go back to what we liked in the beginning. Maybe I'll try and add a little bit of a texture to this guy, because that guy has a texture, and the texture does look nice. Yep, that's it. There's so many nifty buttons and widgets. Now, I don't know if this is true with other 3D modeling programs, but I would assume very strongly that it is. It's all about those hotkeys, baby. It's all about the hotkeys. Also, UI setups differ from Uni's PC to my PC, so you forget where things are. Yeah, you can't be blamed for that. Okay, that looks just infinitely better. His mouth being this little red gaping maw. I love it. Okay, let's add a little bit of articulation onto the bumps. Whoa! No. That is too weird looking. Hello. What on earth is happening? Okay, no, we're not doing that. Guess who's not gonna get plugged into the Fresnel filter? It's you. You weird man. I'm relearning how to use it properly. It's been a busy summer. I totally get that. It's been a crazy year. Okay, well, I'm a broken record. I do the same thing every time I sketch, but it is what it is. Part of me wants to add a little bit of a gray between these guys. Bam bam bana. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, that's just the way of life, man. If it isn't what it is, then you gotta chill out a little bit. Okay, so I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna go ahead and try and do a little bit of mix RGB here. Because what else am I gonna do? I guess I could do vector math instead. Should I be doing vector math? Yes, I should be doing vector math, but I'm not going to because I am a delinquent. I really just want this, like, symmetry right here to work. It's, like, so bad. Why does it look just nuts? What? Wait, so if the normal is nothing... Oh, it's plugged into normal. Okay. Okay. Normal to normal to normal to normal. That should look normal. It does look normal. Okay, now we plug into this. Hey. There we go. Let's lower that a lot to give it very little bits right on the edge. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, cool. Wow, that worked. I can't believe that worked. Go ahead and copy you and paste you and plug you in, and then we're going to make you one little extra piece of normal, and then we're done. Okay, so currently you look weird because we have extra white mixed into you, but we'll fix that in just a moment. Now the question is, what texture are we putting on this guy? He is not going to be a gross-looking weird guy. I guess we just want a noise filter, right? Like, a noise is exactly what we should be using, I believe. So let's go ahead and plug ourselves in a noise. We'll plug out the back of it into object settings. And we're going to get the shape right. Right? This should work. Make him look like a roughly piece of paper. Okay, so first off, not what we're going for. Yikes. Mission failed, I think. Now he just looks old. And his normals are messed up too, which I don't love. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. You know what? We're gonna stop tinkering with this guy. We're done. No one to call it quits. We're done. We've made two little ghost boys. The lesson for the day is, hey, don't stream yourself 3D modeling when you're sleep deprived. That's a bad look. Avoid it at all costs. So, you know, we had our day. We had an interesting day. We did some cool stuff. I'm pretty pleased with these guys. Let me go ahead and set up a camera for them. Also, if I'm being extra wild, let me go ahead and put this guy, like, on top of his friend. Because what you want that little piece, right? You want them to feel real. What? Okay, well, he's not pleased about that. Okay, so we have to apply rotation, which I don't love. Oh, that is bad. Why are you making us apply rotation? What? Okay, if I go back into our shader nodes here, this is bad. This is bank. No, what? Oh, it's because we have, yeah, okay, bye. Perfect. Okay, problem solved. Now we get him all cuddly with his best friend. There we go. That's going to be my shot right there. We'll do it just like that. And I'm going to cut off the top a little bit. Perfect. Okay, let's grab a camera. Let's go jump into our camera and do a little bit of GY. Come back a little bit. Do a little GZ. And my camera's all messed up because I'm using my old settings for my camera. Let's switch to the new settings. There we go. We're back. GX just a little bit, GY just a little bit, and GZ just a little bit. There we go. Look at these two little best friends hanging out. Look at that. Look at that shot. So cute. So lovely. It's kind of annoying that he doesn't have a bump texture on him, but it'll be what it is. And we'll throw them on a background. So what is our current background? World settings. And we're going to go to our HDRIs, and I'm going to check. What do we want? What do we want? I think we want nighttime city. And we want to turn off our transparency. Wow, they look good. That looks pretty good. Okay, so we're going to go to film, turn off transparency. Let's put them somewhere where we like. That's really bad contrast. We're going to go down just a little bit, stick them on the ground, make them look really tiny. There we go. That should be just fine. That looks like a good enough shot to me. I can live with this. Kind of cutesy looking. I'm not going to mess with any more settings. That's it. That's our shot. Done. I did it. I can call Inktober day number 6 done. And I am going to go get some well-deserved sleep. So thank you everybody who has joined. Before I go, let's go ahead and raid somebody. So let's go send the love. Just go say hi. Go send some love to somebody. Tell them that you care. At the end of the day, that's all we're trying to do around here is just spread the love and give people something to talk about, something to do while they're working on their projects. Because I think that's why we stream for the most part, is just to have a conversation. All right, so who's streaming right now? Who is here? There's this guy who is always streaming Grand Theft Auto, and they have their category set as 3D modeling, and it's super weird. This person, okay, we're going to Nova Villain today. They're making something insane. This person's making like a weird cart, like an herb covered cart thing. Thank you for the follow, right at the last minute too. Thank you for getting your voice in so quickly. So I will see you all tomorrow. We're gonna go raid this person who is making something that looks super cool. Go say hi and let them know that you care. And I'll see you on the other side. Peace. I say peace. We're gonna have that awkward moment where we all just stare at each other for a moment while we wait for the raid to go through. So, ciao.